Planning to buy or sell a home in Saskatoon in the new year? Well, prepare yourself to enter the Thunderdome. Okay, it's not that bad, but 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most competitive real estate markets that we've seen in years. With inventory at record lows and prices over 6% higher than last year, deciding on a strategy has never been more critical. So stick around because I'm going to be breaking down the Saskatoon market and tell you how to avoid costly mistakes this new year. I'm Conor, Palendat, realtor with Moulin Bencher & Associates. If you have questions about today's video or are looking to make Saskatoon and area your home, all of my contact info is located in the description below. Thanks for joining me, and let's get started. Saskatoon is experiencing crazy tight inventory levels right now. As of December 19th, I can go on to MLS and there are only 492 properties on market. That's detached, attached, condo, freehold, everything. We're now easily under 2 months of supply, and it all accounts for a 20% plus drop compared to the last year and a 50% plus drop compared to 10-year averages. Across the board, even accounting for the seasonal slowdown, no matter what type of home you're looking for, the picture is not pretty. You might ask, how do we get to this point? Well, the big smoking gun would be the interest rates. Since COVID, rates have gone way up. A fixed 5-year rate may have gone from below 2% to well above 5%. But it's not just mortgages. All interest rates fluctuate as the Bank of Canada changes its overnight rate. So builders find it more costly to borrow money and slow production as rates skyrocket. So you've got builders not keeping up with demand, current homeowners trying to hang on to their low rates for as long as they can, possibly hoping the incoming election will change things up. Then, to add fuel to the fire, Saskatoon has seen significant population growth over the past few years, creating a classic supply and demand issue. We've got builders not keeping pace, homeowners not moving, lowering resale inventory, and then thousands of more people show up. The federal government has decided to change up their immigration strategy, but at this point, the damage is done and we're playing catch up. You can see why it's been a challenging time for those looking to get into the market. So, we know where things sit today, but what does the 2025 market have in store for us? Will we get an influx of inventory? Will rates continue to come down? Are all the COVID mortgage renewals going to force people to move? What influence does the looming election have on things? Well, with our federal government currently imploding, the US government set to be changing over, and with the threat of tariffs, many are going to be waiting to see how things shake out. People are generally pretty averse to change in times of uncertainty, and boy does 2025 scream uncertainty. Will Canada have an election in January or February, or will the current government survive to October? Does Trump come in and stick to his promises, which would have major ramifications for both economies? It is a toss-up at this point. Taking all of that into account, here are my predictions for what the 2025 market looks like. Interest rates will slowly keep declining and your buying power will rise, but interest in getting a mortgage will likely go up. So if we don't get any more inventory, you just end up with more demand to go along with our miserable inventory. So the big question then is, will we see inventory recover? Now, I don't expect to see inventory increase much until spring 2025 at the earliest, and even then there is uncertainty. If I'm advising clients looking at homes in the new year, my advice is expect the low inventory and high demand to continue into summer 2025, and by that time, people should have a clearer picture of the landscape, and that's naturally already when the market comes alive in Saskatoon. If you're a seller, the low inventory and high demand that will be around at least for the first several months of 2025 gives you the upper hand during that period. So to sum it all up, prepare for the first 2.5 quarters of 2025 to look very similar to 2024. Midsummer into fall 2025, expect some stability and increase in listings as mortgage renewals come up and people have had time to adjust to changes in both Canada and the US. Now, what can you do to set yourself up for success? If you are a buyer, get pre-approved and work with a quality agent. These two things alone set you up for success in a challenging market. If you're a seller, focus on investing in minor upgrades and necessities like fresh paint, updated lighting, newer appliances. All of these scream move-in ready, which is what buyers want. 2025 is shaping up to be a doozy of a year, for better or for worse. If you're interested in making the move to Saskatoon or its surrounding area in 2025, my team and I would love to sit down with you and help put together a winning game plan. Again, all of my contact info is located in the description below, and I'm always a quick text away. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new content. Thanks for watching and have a great day.